You remind me of Bill Mayer right there. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, maybe.
Are we? Wait a
I
second.
believe in you, stream.
I believe we can go
I
live.
believe you can stream. Maybe not.
Possibly.
It says it's doing it.
It's loading on my screen. Ah, we're up. We're up. It's live. We're kicking.
Yeah, it's not showing
Yay,
online.
we're actually live. Apparently we've been live for 23 hours and 59 minutes. Who knew?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, I can't hear anyone. That's also good.
Nothing.
There we
might as
go.
well might as well post a link too, see maybe that'll refresh it.
I muted myself, apparently.
Oh, that would be sad. Hey, it's live for them now. At least they just got the first message.
Which is like 4 minutes in the past, right?
Sure.
Oh, no. Wacom, how come you can't just go, oh, look, you connected your tablet. You obviously want to just go to the Wacom screen. No, we want to go to any other screen. Punks. Alright. Welcome, everyone. It is the MLP Drawing School, although that's Drawing School, isn't that? MLPDS live stream for critiquing.
Woo! Hey, I hate to interrupt this moment,
What?
but you jumped voice channels.
Oh, did I?
You were all alone. I came back to get you.
Okay, we're switching over to the other one.
Yeah, you did. I don't
You were
wonder.
all.
Technical difficulty derpy.
There we go. Now we're working.
Introduction part 2. We're all here now.
I thought it was quiet.
If it's too quiet, you know something's wrong here. Actually, maybe not for you. You're partially dead, so I mean, it may not work.
Yeah, I mean, just accept it for me.
Totally. So, you got the welcome in. We're all here.
We got the usual crowd here. We got Alley Cloud, we got Master, and we got myself. There's sometimes other people. They might join later. Who knows?
We tend to get people. Maybe sometimes. But hey, we're here to do the thing we do, and that's to critique pony art and help people learn as best we can.
Is it what we do?
Is it? I mean, I figure. Maybe.
I thought this was just a video gaming stream. I thought they're just gonna watch me play Call of Duty and do sick 360 kills.
Don't even start with you there. Don't even start.
I came for the baking class. I don't know why you guys are here.
Well, then you should have been at my house yesterday. I made delicious banana bread.
Ooh, send some.
I already ate it, so...
Shoot.
I still want to be cooking curry, actually. I got a bunch of meat and everything I gotta go grill sooner or later.
Welcome to the stream, where we talk about nothing until about halfway into it, and then we critique. It's...
You know.
It's how we do it.
It's normal.
So we're gonna do this vinyl scratch first.
Sounds good.
This vinyl scratch is brought to you by... Where's their name? Oh, I clicked off their name. One moment. It's someone here. Someone with a face. There it is. It's Perverted Mare. Oh, okay.
And that just happened.
Yep.
Stranger Stories for the George Takei right there. Congratulations. Good job.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So their post is back in February. I did a few things of MLP. I just now forgot the images of them, or found the images of them tucked away in my computer. Thoughts? Well, my first thought is, are you still drawing? Because February was a long time ago. Like, we're talking, what, 9 months?
Whoa.
Where's the calendar? How do I go to the rest of the calendar? Google! Okay, yeah, 9 months. Holy crap, I was right. I was right about something! No, okay, 7 months, but shh.
Once in a blue moon. We'll see if that happens again.
Anyway. 7 months is a long time. Are you still drawing? I hope you are. And if you aren't, maybe posting here wasn't quite what you're looking for? Or maybe you want to start drawing again. Then posting here was what you're looking for. Either way, we're going to critique your art. because that's what we're pretty sure you came here for. Hope so.
You know, the first big critique I got here is that there is no face. It's hard to crit a pony without a face. Gotta have at least something for us to work. You know, it's a lovely thing you got going on. But, you know, the way we can help you most is if you try to go for the full face instead of just the hair, the ears, and the horn.
Maybe they're trying to do a silhouette, but then they did part of the ear, like this little area here, so it's not quite a silhouette? I don't know.
In the other video, I saw that they were trying to remember that like first Hot Topic Brony T-shirt with it had like the Rainbow Dash silhouette with like,
Yeah.
100% cooler.
Mega Sweet
That's
stuff.
what I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe from that. Yeah.
At least I think that was Mega Sweet. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Quote Living Dead.
No one does quotes anymore.
It's there's no grab. It's so much better with the grab.
You just liked people.
Ryan, I just can't remember how to use them in the computer here with quoting them.
Hello, Salami.
Hi, Salami.
One day they're going to talk to us and they're going to be like, it's not actually Salami. My name's Henry. That's just how it's spelled.
Well then.
All right. So now we've established that we would like to see you push the image a little bit further, mostly because it's not quite silhouette. You have elements in here that don't make it a silhouette, such as the ear. But then you also have, where am I going with this? Yeah, just you have elements that imply it's not a silhouette to us, just an incomplete image. If this is how your status of the image is for starting, like you just drew a circle through an ear on it and then threw hair on it, that's a bad starting method. If you look at what Aliclaw has done here with this nice peachy circle here, this should be your initial laydown. You should be drawing a circle and establishing the head. From there, you're going to draw out this cross line that's here. I'm going to highlight it in green for us.
Do it.
This line here and this line here. This helps you point the face. Wherever this middle section circled in blue is, that's the very front of the face.
And something that also helps, because I know some people try to, let me get a brighter color, a little something more intense. So like, say I have my head here, right? No, thing again, tablet. Say we have our head here, and I know some people want to go right for the cross, but sometimes they don't curve around the circle properly. So the best thing you can do is go like you're wrapping a string around the circle like it's a ball, so you get the right idea for the curve of how everything should meet up. And then in green, here's your cross point. I mean, that just helps you out if you know, first getting used to the whole cross section, because after a while you get used to it and you can just do like the cross and don't have to worry about going through the back. But until you learn how like the curve of the circle works and form, just go for the full thing. It really does help.
Yep, and welcome, Fluffy, by the way. So I jump in.
Thank you.
Yeah, so other than what Ali said here, don't worry, I'm following you on this drawing. I get exactly what you did and why you did it here. So, ghost pony, no face at all. You see, smart. I like your thought. Awesome. I like it. No face. Smart idea. But okay, so that being aside, no, definitely Aliclaw and LD here are on the right path of what they're telling you. So when you start your construction, it looks like, at least to me, what you did is you just forewent doing any construction lines or such. You just went right into it. Now, it's good sketching practice. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing to do. But if you want to try and take that over to actually being able to not just make from something you see, but able to be reproducing it from your own work and from your own mind, then starting with those construction phases, just like we see here, that's paramount. That's going to allow you to not just take from different areas and try, but actually to create from your own. So give it a shot. Try and bring in those simple elements, those spheres, those cubes, those triangles, the cylinders. All of that does play into effect for everything you do into the future. So working on those fundamentals is a key start. So what I think you have here is good for the thought process and sketching and experimenting from different pieces and components you found. But if you really want to take that up to the next level and apply and develop those fundamentals to start building your base in drawing, then definitely take note to what's being said here now.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, seriously, yeah. Really, we don't have much more to say beyond just keep doing it. You're just at the starting as far as we can tell, because there's not much to this image. There's literally not even a face to this image. Just keep going. Keep pushing forward. As you run into roadblocks, feel free to hop into the Discord and be like, hey guys, I need some help. Give me a hand here. Hop into the Discord or throw it into the Reddit. Reddit's a lot slower than our Discord. Our Discord's bumping at all times of the day. You're looking at like 20 or 30 people. Maybe 4 or 5 are willing to help at any time of the day. Just hop in there.
Me in there anyway, just being stubborn. So there's always someone in board if you want to talk to.
Yeah. All right. Next.
One final thing I do want to say on this last piece before we move on.
Sure.
I do want to note this because I see that you did it, and we didn't talk to it yet. What it looks like to me is you took ideas from different pieces and components, which I did state earlier, and that's good for your starting out. Don't take this as anything negative. We're not coming at you trying to be negative at all. It's just some constructive critique to improve upon what you have to build those fundamentals. Now get out there and do try sketching. Do try taking pieces and components from artists or ideas that you like and try to reproduce them as well. That's good. I can see you did that with the hair here in the main, and that's good. Never pass it off as your own, definitely, but that's good to try what people have. See how they did it. See how they constructed it. See how, hey, this leads to this. This line does this. This is what's made from this. And that's going to give you a better developmental understanding at times through that actual practice, rather than just reading a book or rather than just doing something. You're actually going out there and practicing it and seeing how your favorite artist did it too. So I caught that you did this with your work here. And I just want to make sure to mention that as well. So definitely go out and do the fundamentals work. We can put some links up there in the chat here too for you to look into the future. I know Bread Product loves putting Drawbox up there, which I would highly recommend that you look into. It's a free program that individual develops to give people an understanding about how to do art in a productive and practicing way from what they had throughout their art studies. So that way you didn't have to go spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to try and do something that you could learn the fundamentals to for free. So we'll put a link in the chat for you now on that, but definitely I caught there. So just keep doing what you're doing and keep improving, and don't be afraid to ask questions. All right, and that's all I have there.
Yeah. That's our phrase today. Yeah. All right, next. Next up, we have a picture by I Would Rather You Not. And their post is, "Hi there, it's been a while since I browsed the sub, but I'd like mostly crit on how I did on material, lighting and cloud, and what I can do to improve. Lightning, not lighting. Lightning." Under the pony. So first of all, so cool! Painterly.
Yes, definitely love Painterly. Pretty.
Think of the Rainbow Dash, like so awesome scene right now, looking at this.
There was something I'm gonna say, but it completely slipped my mind.
I was looking at him like, why is there a lightning storm going on when the sky's blue? My stupid brain's not thinking he's on top of the cloud.
Yeah,
Well,
why is it not like all gray and dim? Oh wait. Oh, that's my oh wait, my phone's ringing. There's no segue.
Oh, funny. Save some for us. Come on, seriously. You know what that means. If you're going to have food, you must have enough for everybody to share. You can't have it alone.
Well, you can come over to my place. I'm planning on making stovetop chili tomorrow.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Y'all silly fillies.
All right, let's get to the piece then here. Again, stuff. So I'll start off then. I'm trying to be able to draw on there, but I have an issue, so I'll just talk to it easily. So first thing I want to mention is the overall concept you have. I think you've done a good job in constructing your thought process out here, and especially with painterly and just how you constructed it from the base mentality. So what I'm meaning by that is the colors, the construction, the idea, the layout, the scene in itself, and how you put everything together. I think came out pretty well done. Actually, I was pretty excited to see this one. I'm glad we're on it now. I like how I have not really seen too much done with clouds or lightning or something of that form yet. And so every time I see something like this, it's new and unique in a sense. So that being said, I like how you take that not semi-rigid, not what's the word I'm looking for? Not kind of like a fine line, pun intended.
That.
Yeah. Pun intended on this, but a fine line approach to how your lines are clean and concise and crisp. It almost looks like a sense of an oil painting to me, and I like that. It brings in a layout that composes in the mind that I made this from scratch, that was made by my hand, and every stroke was made with effort and care, and that's always fun to see. Now, Aliclaw's actually doing this right now, and I agree here. Or she's putting a bit more lightning in. I like how you've developed the lightning below the pony, but that doesn't mean that the other clouds you have behind to make up that landscape, they can have that as well to improve the overall picture itself. So don't be afraid to try to do a bit more with the image. Don't just fear being conservative. You can always erase. It's digital, so it's easier to erase than to go through it. So don't be afraid to try to put a bit more sometimes. That being said, one area I do want to look at is lighting. So I see that you've tried it here a bit, and yes, it's not my area of expertise, so they could probably talk to it a lot better than me, but don't be afraid to try to put a bit more. Since you're up in the sky and you're in an area where light is going to have a stronger essence on your creature, depending on the time of day and all that stuff, of course, then what you can do is you can define that a bit more on the creature itself from the different angles and such that you're trying to go for. Now, don't get me wrong, what you have is good. I'm not saying it isn't. It's just that you can define it a bit more depending on its location or the layout that you've developed. So if it was under the clouds, that'd be one thing. Being over the clouds, if you've ever flown above a thunderstorm, which I'd not recommend you fly near a thunderstorm at all, but if you've ever done it, what you'll see is you'll see below everything will be dreary and dark and all that. You'll have the cloud base, and then above that, if there's no other area of the troposphere that has any storming in it, there'll be a lot of light. It will be pretty open. So you've developed that in a sense kind of with the scene, but just see if you can improve that with how you do your light sourcing. And it's a pretty impressive feat if you've ever seen it in real life. So I'd recommend if you ever get that chance to research it, it's pretty impressive. It's almost ethereal in a sense. And I like that word a lot. But okay, that being said, the other thing I want to mention for you, I really like is how you've, as a good point here too, is your wings and your mane, how you develop that. I think you've done a good job in developing both of those senses with your drawing. Again, yes, in that rough sense, but I like that rough stylization you've done. I think that's pretty cool. And I'd say it's a bit more unique than what I've seen with most artists. So keep that up. I like how you've made the main poofy, and we have the thing when you make a GIF for Aliclaw, our poofy main now. Mm-hmm. I need to get that post up again. I have it saved. I save everything. I do save everything. You should see my Pinterest. I literally have thousands of stuff I saved from everyone.
He has a Pinterest.
Hey, like I said, I can't save anything on my computer anymore because I filled it up. I have like 20 some gigabytes worth of MLP stuff on there now, of just art or designs and development things that I've had. I can't save anything else on there, but that's why I gotta move it online. Anyways, so yeah, this is what we do. We get off the rails all the time. But overall, I think you've done good in your construction of the character. Just work on tweaking those few points. You have a lot of great areas. One area of critique that I would recommend you take a look at is the tail. I'm not quite seeing anything for the tail base. Depending on your angle, okay, I understand that. But just see if maybe you can add that into the drawing here, because it seems almost like it's omitted. So other than that, though, I think you've developed most of the rest of the scene pretty dang well, and I'm excited to see what you do next. So thanks for sharing.
I like him.
This is very lovely.
All right, so I've done some light green down here along the hooves. The reason for doing that is lightning is bright. It's really bright. I don't know if you've ever had a strike by you, but dang is it bright. Even static electricity that would form arcs like this is still very intense. You're talking thousands upon thousands of volts of electricity just to do that. And the amount of...
Basically like a mini sun.
Sure.
A lightning strike is actually hotter than the surface of the sun. That's true. It's plasma. Science.
Anyway, it's going to be bright. So even if we go from minimalistic and go, well, you know what, I don't really want the lightning to overwhelm the rest of the image and blacken out it, that's fine. Dropping the yellow highlights onto your pony, we can see there is a bit of yellow blended into the hooves, and that's great, but it's like a reflected light that you have going on there. Like they're standing over a bit of tin or a bit of yellow paper foil. That's not enough. We need to really cover this thing with nice bright highlights from the lightning just to make it pop and make it make a little more sense, because you have this beautiful painting going on. I just like to see it pushed a little bit further to include that lighting.
And I mean, I'm doing this very terribly because Drawpile is a terrible, horrible program for painting. But I would even say extend the clouds back further, because you have so much dead space above the head. I know it's like doesn't seem like a lot, but really all this blue is very empty. So just get some more clouds. And when you think of a storm, I mean, you think of mass, like this giant mass heading towards a location. Storms usually are just this clump. Like even if you look at radar, it'll just be in this long, big flow, especially something with powerful thunder and lightning in it. So I would consider, pulling some dark clouds back and maybe darkening the sky underneath the pony just a smidge more. Not too much. Don't go black, but I'd say a smidge more. I'd say this is a very saturated background, so maybe just the slightest bit of desaturation, just slight, very slight, and also have some, like we were talking about, have some reflections from the lightning. And yeah, that would just be my 2 cents for the situation.
Coolios.
Okay. I'm also going to put up a link here in the chat for you if you want to bring it up just to explain this a bit more too.
Sure. Throw me the link.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Has come to town. Where am I pausing on something here?
No, just play it through like once or twice there, and I'll explain it.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
All right, so the reason I brought this up here is this is the actual show when they brought Derby in first, and everybody freaked out. Still, oh man, all the memories. But what I'm trying to get with this here is as you watch through that, so watch how the character is affected by the lightning strike. Even though supposedly it's day, and yes, this is cell shading, what it shows is that the light source will change because of the lightning. And yes, I apologize for the derpy strikes, but the end result I'm trying to get you to realize here is that this is not just a concept taken in one art form or one state of ideology. Rather, it's taken as an overall, as a sense of reality. And every piece I critique, or everything I talk about, really, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convey that artwork, or the work that you do, is not just a state of art. It's a visual viewpoint into a realm of reality that we create for ourselves, if that makes sense. I'm a philosophy guy here, so yes, okay, there's that too. But what I'm trying to get at is when you create a piece of art, what you're doing is you're not just developing a character. You're not just developing a basic scene. You're not just developing what you see in the image and then a white background and nothing else. No. In a sense, you're developing a life. It's care and oftentimes painstaking approaches to create a sense of life, a sense of being, and a sense of reality in its own form, whether fiction or nonfiction, yes, but a sense of reality. And in that way that you do art, take those lessons that you have from what we see with light sources, from fundamental components, from all these themes of what reality and tangibility really are, and see if you can affect those into your drawing. They will have an effect. It's just how. But remember, when you craft something, you're crafting a life. So kind of treat it like that. And overall, like I said, you're doing a great job of that. Just don't be afraid to try to do more. And see where that leads.
So when I craft something, I craft a life? Does that mean when I delete an image, I kill a life?
That's a philosophy discussion for another day. But for you, that would be interesting because you're both alive and dead. So you'd be like Schrodinger's Zamzam or something like that. I think people are getting the wrong idea from what I'm saying, but the end result is when you create something, you're creating a reality. So don't be afraid to affect that reality in the way that you're trying to create it, or to spend the effort and craft it as you do. Everyone's going to take the wrong idea out of this because they're going to be like, what?
I'm taking all the wrong ideas on purpose right now. He wants me to become a reality painter, much like the Dark Tower.
I have no idea where you got these. Anyways, okay, that's all for me right now.
Stephen King, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Being fancy, quoting the quotes.
Dropping some Stephen King in here. Literature. Look at all my books. Knowledge.
I can talk Shakespeare with you, but not
I
the other
can't.
kind of literature.
I can't talk Shakespeare. He bores me so hard.
Oh god, it's so boring. I've had to take several Shakespeare classes and hated every second of them. Anyway.
Next picture?
Next picture.
Before we offend Shakespeare.
Before I start
You
boring
know,
like
Hamlet.
Eggy isn't working. Wait.
What?
What?
Who makes such a claim?
That's Strangersaurus.
That's outrageous.
Reminder: we have a this Eggy yo.
Oh, it seems like it's being buggy today.
Oh no. We don't want Buggy.
Yeah, when I first heard of Agiayo, I thought it was Agario for a second because I thought some guy mispronounced it or something. It's like, you mean Agario? No, Agiayo. I was like, oh, okay. Is that like one of those other online web games?
Yeah, I think of Lucario whenever I think Aggie. Something in Pokemon. Now I really want to quote Shakespeare. Dang it.
It'll happen eventually. Alright, so the next one is by Mr. Brick in the Wall. He actually, they posted pictures last week and the week before. They had a Fluttershy last time, and a Pinkie Pie and an Applejack the week before. So we're like third rung here. Yes, cute pencil case. This is always Tuesday, unless if we aren't Tuesday. Oh no!
Stream went offline.
Ah! Ah!
Technical difficulty.
I think it was cute pencil case who broke it. No, why'd it go offline
Hey,
again?
we're back.
What? Is it?
Nope.
We're back on my screen. But no, we're gone again.
Oh.
Oh god.
It still says it's going on my source. There, it's back alive. Yeah. No, I haven't killed the stream on purpose. It's saying it's going. It's saying it hasn't even dropped frames. This is all Picarto. I believe in you.
Not sure it should be working.
Just refresh, and it should come back. No, it keeps going offline. This is so bizarre. I'm watching it click on and then off, and then on and then off.
Yeah, because you're still offline on my screen.
I'm watching it happily, like it does the tick across the bottom of Open Broadcaster, and it's saying no dropped frames, constant 30 frames.
Is it here? I'm gonna check another stream on Picarto, see if it's them.
Please do.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at myself.
If you find something cute, tell us.
I
Don't even get me started. I could find many things. Oh wow, it's showing the past stream with rune strokes drawing from Fluffy right there. Actually,
I could just restart the stream.
Yeah,
I would
other
try.
people are coming through. So.
Alright.
Yeah, it seems everything's working with us. So yeah, give it a shot.